The Forest Hero and the Mysterious Compass. Once upon a time, in a small village near a vast forest, there lived a 10-year-old boy named Kent. The village had a strict rule that had been passed down for generations. No one was to set foot in the forest. The villagers believed that spirits and magic within the forest would bring misfortune, and thus, the forest was considered a forbidden place. However, Kent was different. He would often stand at the edge of the forest, dreaming about what might be waiting deep within. His father, Leon, was the village guardian and would often tell Kent old legends and tales about the forest, but each time Kent heard these stories, his curiosity about the forest only grew. One day, during a festival held at the village market, Kent came across a shop selling antiques. Among the faded maps and old coins, his eyes were drawn to an ancient compass. The compass had a mysterious design unlike anything he had seen before, and it captivated Kent. He paid a small sum and took it home. Back at home, Kent carefully examined the compass. Unlike a normal compass, its needle continued to spin slowly and didn't point in any specific direction. But when night fell, the needle suddenly stopped and pointed north. At that moment, Kent became certain that this was no ordinary compass but something hiding an important secret. The next morning, Kent told his father about the compass and asked for permission to explore the forest. However, Leon firmly refused. "The forest is dangerous. It's not a place for a child like you." Though Kent almost gave up, his desire to uncover the mystery was too strong to resist. A few days later, Kent found himself standing at the entrance to the forest. The compass once again pointed north, almost as if it was guiding him. With determination, Kent stepped into the forest. The inside of the forest was nothing like it appeared from the village. It was vast and filled with mysterious beauty. Soft light filtered through the trees, vibrant flowers bloomed everywhere, and the songs of birds echoed gently. Kent began to feel that the forest was not just a forbidden place, but a place with special powers. As he ventured further into the forest, Kent came upon a large ancient tree. Unlike the other trees, this one had a strange presence, as if it were alive. When Kent touched the tree, a sudden wind blew, lifting the leaves into a swirling dance around him. Then, a spirit emerged from the tree. The spirit spoke to Kent in a deep, resonant voice. "To the one who stands before me, if you wish to protect this forest, first show your courage." Kent hesitated for a moment but then took a deep breath and said, "I want to know the secrets of this forest. Please tell me what the forest is protecting." The spirit gazed at Kent for a moment before speaking. "Very well. But the path ahead is dangerous. Your courage will be tested." With those words, the spirit revealed a large wooden door. Beyond the door was a path that led deeper into the forest. With resolve in his heart, Kent opened the door. Before him stretched a dark, treacherous mountain path. The ground was unstable, and a thick mist obscured his vision. But Kent moved forward without fear. As he progressed, Kent came upon a deep ravine. The bridge to cross it was old and rickety, requiring great courage to traverse. Kent hesitated but trusted the direction the compass indicated and decided to cross the bridge. With strong winds shaking the bridge, Kent carefully took each step. Finally, after crossing the ravine safely, he sighed in relief. As Kent continued on his journey, he suddenly heard voices coming from within the forest. Following the voices, he discovered a hidden village. This village was home to guardians who had lived there for generations to protect the forest. Though surprised by Kent's arrival, the village elder smiled gently at him and praised his courage. The elder began to tell Kent the history of the village. The forest was once protected by a magical fountain of life. However, when those who sought its power appeared, the forest was sealed, and the villagers hid to protect the fountain. The compass Kent held was actually the key to the fountain's location, given only to the true hero chosen to find and protect the fountain. The elder asked Kent if he was ready to accept the mission. Understanding that he had been chosen, Kent resolved to take on the mission to protect the fountain. The elder and the guardians led him down the path to the fountain. The path was treacherous, with many obstacles lying in wait. Along the way, Kent was attacked by terrifying illusions. These illusions reflected his deepest fears, but Kent kept his resolve and pressed on without being deceived. Next, a giant beast appeared, but Kent remained calm and realized that the beast was actually a part of the forest's guardians. As he neared the fountain, Kent learned that there were others lurking deep in the forest, plotting to steal the fountain's power. They intended to use its power to control the forest. Kent gathered his courage and decided to fight alongside the guardians to protect the fountain. After a fierce battle, Kent successfully defended the fountain, restoring peace to the forest. The compass began to move quietly again, emitting a warm glow in his hand. The guardians of the fountain thanked Kent for his courage and determination, honoring him as the hero of the forest. When Kent returned to the village, he told the villagers about the importance of the forest and the need to protect nature. His adventure spread throughout the village, and his story became a legend passed down through generations. From that day on, the villagers cherished the forest and chose to live in harmony with it. And Kent himself vowed to continue protecting the forest. In his heart, he always carried that mysterious compass, which had become a cherished symbol of his bond with the forest.